What if you could fund super awesome projects without losing money? Hello and welcome to the Galaxie. We're a team collaborating across India, Canada, the US, and Italy who decided to rethink how DAO memberships can scale without contributor loss to offer diverse, yield-based returns and rewards. Today, especially with younger generations, there is a charitable element to consumerism and personal finance. However, there are some limitations once a contributor does donate. Monetary contributions go into a pool where people in that elusive ivory tower decide where it needs to go. And even though crowdfunding brought a little more democracy and transparency, it still offers little room for direct contributor involvement. We believe we can increase contributors' involvement at no loss to their original stake with DAOs. The DAO ecosystem is promising, with nearly 10 billion being held in DAO treasuries. Crypto adoption fluctuates around the world. However, philanthropy and charity are of high importance to many societies and cultures. A DAO can create social, financial, and cultural returns for its membership. It's time we take that to the next level. So enter Galaxie. We envision Galaxie to facilitate DAOs becoming an asset-generating utility with direct contributor influence. Galaxie incentivizes DAOs to become more conscious, social, and purposeful with its treasuries. Our competition is moving to create a centralized experience for decentralized applications. DAOs built on Galaxie will also experience an all-in-one platform and marketplace for DAO creation, asset generation, and communication. The value of Galaxie is in the contributor having the voting power to help create assets and rewards for others at no loss to that contributor. Galaxie does this by a DAO member earning voting power by time staked and voting on a submitted and approved proposal for the interest accrued or a percentage of that yield to fund a project, person, or event. That's where we currently are with plans for the future. So thank you, and now I'll pass to my teammate for the demo.
All right, so we're in the Galaxie app. Now we're going to refresh the page so we can create our DAO. A modal pops up. We can also join a DAO. As you can see, we have some DAOs already created. But for this, we're just going to create the DAO. We're going to call it Vegans DAO, DAO for veganism. Okay, and now we're going to choose a file. And I have some cool things right here. I'm going to do this butterfly. And we're going to set the max supply for mintable NFTs to 10. And then we're going to set the minimum stake to 1 USDC. And as you can see, we have a little review here that pops up. And we also have our image being sent to IPFS right away. So now we're just going to launch. All right, let's join a new DAO. And you can see Vegans DAO pops up. Click on it. We're on the DAO page. And now we can approve how much USDC we want to stake. Okay, so now we'll stake 1 USDC. And we will receive our NFT. The transaction on Polyscan shows that we minted a Vegans DAO card membership, and we also staked to Polygon. And this is our OpenSea for proof. Here's our Vegans DAO card. All right, so now that we have our NFT, we can make a proposal. I just made a proposal right now. I put my own address in, but you can put any address in. I put my token ID in. I selected which coin I want my yield to be paid out in. So I picked Ether. And then I also picked a proposal description. And you can see we already have some proposals down here as well, but we're going to win because our token is token number 0, and we've been staked the longest, and tokens are weighted. So let's submit. Okay, so now if we go down here, we can see we have our new item for Pool Hall. So we're just going to vote on this, and we're going to pass it. And again, our vote is weighted. Okay, so now we just wait for keepers to pay us out, and we should get some WETH in our wallet after a week, or in our time, 2 minutes, because for the demo's purposes, we needed to keep it short. Okay, so if we check our wallet, we now have our WETH right there, and we also can confirm that by looking at our keepers log. So if you look at our keepers log in our most recent transaction, you'll see that we were indeed paid out WETH. That's our address right there. USDC was converted into WETH and then paid out to us. All right, so it's interesting to note that while you are proposing, or if your proposal is accepted, you will not be able to unstake your token. So as you can see, our transaction failed, and this is because our token, while our proposal is being accepted, cannot be withdrawn. It turns into an NTT. Another 2 minutes has passed, which means we can now unstake our token. We've staked until the next proposal is elected, which means we've contributed as we've gotten paid out. And we can now unstake as it's transferable again.